10 Most Unusual Houses in the World. Moving into a new house is always like a dream come true when you have got the authority to design the house just the way you like. Throughout history, people have been moving from huts to caves to castles and whatnot. However, we get to see interesting aesthetics and designs as people become more modern and innovative. Some people on Earth create unique homes just because there is not enough space, while others design a home according to their likes and dislikes. If you are looking to create a unique house in the future, then keep on watching. Before we start with the countdown, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tap on the bell icon for more amazing videos. Let's begin. Transparent House, Japan. The transparent house in Japan might not be perfect in terms of privacy, as outsiders can literally see you whenever you are up to something. But the house design is definitely something to look forward to. Nonetheless, natural daylight will make its way directly into the house, instilling vitamin D into your body, that too totally free of cost. How amazing, isn't it? The glass design of the house looks too appealing and breathtaking. Nevertheless, you will have to sacrifice your privacy if you are also looking to build such a unique home. But then it is okay, because in the exchange of your privacy, you'll be offered with ample amount of natural sunlight that is literally important to make you healthy and to make you shine. The house is built by the famous Su Fujimoto architects. They have taken the inspiration to build the house from our ancestors who used to live in trees. Skateboard House, USA. How about building a house that will aptly be your playing area as well as your residence? Well, now it is definitely possible. A skating enthusiast in the USA built a house of his dreams just to skate around in every nook and corner of the house. The house is designed by Pierre-André Senezards, a former pro skating world champion, so you can expect something like this from the skating fanatic. The entire house is one big skating rink. So, next time you need anything, you just don't have to be traditional and walk. You can pull out your skating board, put your speed shoes on and bang. It's a great way of living peacefully while enjoying your life to the fullest. The Keret House, Poland. We can live in one bed if we want to. Well, this house accurately depicts our essential needs. The house is the slimmest on Earth, having a width of 152 centimeters, which is nothing. I repeat, nothing. Due to the size of the house, not many people can manage to live in it. So, yeah, the house owner Jacob Szczsny is the only person living in this cute, little, and cozy residence. He himself has designed the house and lives without any hassle. The house's structure is simply superb if you are willing to spend a life alone and want no one's interference. The designer was quite aware of the wastage of urban spaces. Thus, he made sure not even an inch is compromised. Hence, the guy created small, unique heaven of his own by squeezing his own house in the middle of two buildings. Basically, the house is sandwiched between two other buildings in order to utilize every inch of space. The Hobbit House, Wales. The house is really unique and is built around natural surroundings. As the house is built in a natural surrounding and atmosphere, no special bricks and mortars were required in its construction. Only natural stones were used to create this beautiful home. The designer who built this house is a photographer who is a great LOTR fan. Well, we can definitely see that from the house's formation. It seems like the photographer jotted down the idea in full concentration and then went on to build this. It is said that only around $5,200 were spent on the construction of the Hobbit house in Wales, thanks to the thoughtful ideas and vision of the photographer, and also because of the natural materials used mainly in its construction. Old Water Tower, Belgium. The Old Water Tower has this name because of the fact that it only stored water in it. Plus, the house was also a renowned Nazi hideout during the Second World War. Knowing the importance and history of this unique house, a Belgium designer firm BAM Design Studio decided to reconstruct this amazing place. So, the 100-foot-tall tower was beautifully recreated by the designer firm. Now the house is extremely beautiful in its appeal and design. Plus, it is too comfortable that you'll be able to sleep peacefully here without any hitches. The good-looking house is famous all over the world for its uniqueness. Brooklyn Clock Tower Home, New York City. All the above highlighted houses have been built by keeping a vision in mind and curtailing the overall costs of the construction. Nonetheless, this house is actually expensive, but it is worth it. The house is located at the top of Brooklyn's clock tower, which makes it look too extravagant. It does not only look extravagant, it is extravagant. Around $18 million is its cost, which is definitely not affordable for everyone searching for a house. You might need to look around for other alternatives. The 7,000 square foot penthouse does justice to its price tag. It is one of the most beautiful properties in the whole world. Staying here would offer you a breathtaking view of the always lit New York City. So, whoever has got the buck should look to stay here for a heavenly life. The Flintstones House, Malibu, California. The Flintstones house is inspired by the pop culture and lets you experience some great memories of the 60s pop culture that is unforgettable even in 2020 and will remain the same for many more years to come. I hope you remember the house owned by the Flintstones family in the popular cartoon show of the 60s. This house is actually a replica of that house we used to see in that cartoon. Living in this house would definitely be a dream for the avid fans of the pop culture of the 60s. If you need to recollect the memories of the golden times, then you can buy the house for $3.5 million. It shouldn't be much of a price if you are really into exploring the pop culture of the 60s. Dumpster Home, New York City. Gregory Clone is definitely a sensational designer who managed to turn a dumpster into his own little residence. Gregory Clone, a designer from California, has got the skills to redesign anything into something amazing and breathtaking to the core. You can judge his expertise by having a look at this amazing but small piece of architecture. The house has everything that a normal person demands to live a peaceful life. There is a microwave oven, there is a fridge, some storage space is also available, and a toilet too. We can't even imagine how Gregory Clone created a space like this. The place is too small, so we can't comment on its comfort and ease. Only Gregory Clone would be able to tell us something about it. The Steel House, Lubbock, Texas. Robert Bruno, the designer of the house, took around 23 years to build it. He initially intended to build a one-story building, but slowly and gradually, he kept on adding a variety of dimensions to the building, which ultimately made the building quite huge. It is a huge building now, having 3 separate levels. Plus, it looks like a giant steel pig, which is obviously a thing to look at in terms of tourist perspective. So, people from around the globe look at it extremely fascinatingly. Also, Robert Bruno was quite sharp in picking up allocation to build his dream project. Through it, a spectacular view of Ransom Canyon could be seen, which is too remarkable and awe-inspiring to resist. Star Trek Voyage House, Hinckley, Leicestershire. This is something made specifically for the Star Trek fans. The house is designed like the interior of a Star Trek ship. There is a bombardment of glowing LED lights and intergalactic sound effects that literally transport the Star Trek fans to a whole different imaginary world. The amazing idea to build such a unique territory was of Tony Alleyne. However, Tony Alleyne was unfortunate to lose the epic land to his ex-wife in a court battle. Truly a mind-blowing sign of living long and prospering thereby, which is easily depicted through this house that is extremely unique and irreplaceable. So, here we have come to an end of our list that showed you 10 of the amazing and unusual homes that are built on our Earth. The thoughts and ideas of the builders are too unique, due to which we are able to witness the extraordinary homes on Earth. If you know about a similar property, do let us know in the comments section below.